Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 4 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 4 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We are going to start with the chapter triangles and quadrilaterals. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So let's just start with the lesson triangles and quadrilaterals. Here I'm on the lesson. So the first lesson is acute, obtuse and right triangles. Let's just start with the first lesson. The first one is what kind of triangle? What kind of triangle it is this? So basically we have three kinds of triangle, right? They are acute, obtuse, and right triangles. You can note down the definitions on your notebook. The first one is acute triangle. You can note down the definitions. So, I'm going to write the definitions on the board. Please use your notebook and pencil and note down the definitions. Okay, acute triangle is a triangle with three acute angles. Acute angle means angles that are less than 90 degree. Got it? Acute triangle is a triangle with three acute angles, and acute angles are the one that are less than 90 degrees. Last week we did the lesson angles, right? We have discussed their acute angles, right angles and obtuse angles. So if you have any problem with acute angles, and you can go through the session we did last week, right? Just write down the lesson name and you can find the lesson there. The next one is obtuse triangle. So let's just see which is the obtuse triangle. So obtuse triangle is the one with one obtuse angle, because obtuse angle is the one that is greater than 90 degree. Obtuse triangle, right? So obtuse triangle is a triangle with one obtuse angle. Obtuse angle means angle that is greater than 90 degree. Only one angle must be obtuse, right? And the other two are the acute angles, right? One angle is greater than 90 degree and the other two angles are less than 90 degree, right? The last one is the right triangle. Right triangle is the one in which one of the angle equals 90 degree. Got it? Right. Right triangle must have a right angle. That is very easy definition. Right triangle must have a right angle. Right angle means exactly 90 degree, right? So these are the three types of triangle. Now we're going to start with the lesson, right? So the first example is what kind of triangle it is, right? So just look at the triangle carefully. You can see one of the angle is 90 degree. The other two angles are 35 and 55, right? So if you have a 90-degree angle, that means the triangle must be right angle triangle. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Keep the definitions in your mind and start with the examples. What kind of triangle it is? So which is the correct option? Acute triangle or right triangle? Which is the correct option? You can see the triangle have one of the angle 90 degree. That's the one we just did on the tutorial, right? So that is the, which is the correct option? Acute. Yes, that is the right triangle, because one of the angle is exactly 90 degree. You can see this one. So that is a right angle triangle. What kind of triangle is this? Is it acute or right angle? Which is the correct option? Just look at the angles, right? The measurement of the angles are 78, 72, and 30 degrees. Which is the correct option? That is acute triangle. Why? Because all the angles are less than 90 degree. So all the angles are less than 90 degrees. So that is the acute triangle. Got it? The correct option is acute. Okay, what kind of triangle it is? Is this 93, 59, and 28? The options, the angles are 93 degrees, 28 degrees, and 59 degrees. The options you are given is obtuse and acute, which is the correct option. Be careful, just look at the measurements of the angle, right? One of the angle is 93 degrees, more than 90, right? So that means that is the obtuse triangle. One of the angle is more than 90 degree, the other two are the acute angle. So that triangle must be obtuse triangle. You can read the definitions again. Here is the definition of the obtuse triangle. That is, obtuse triangle is a triangle with one obtuse angle. Obtuse angle means greater than 90 degree, and the other two angles are acute, right? So that means that is the obtuse triangle, because one of the angle is greater than 90 degrees. So that is the obtuse triangle. What kind of triangle is this? 96 degrees, 47 degrees, and 37 degrees. These are the measurements of the angles. Which is the correct option? 96 degrees, 37 degrees, and 47 degrees. Which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is obtuse triangle. It is right, because one of the angle is greater than 90 degrees. So that is the obtuse triangle. The correct option is obtuse. It is. What kind of triangle is this? The measurements of the angles are 90 degrees, 43 degrees, and 47 degrees. Which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, because that is a right triangle. One of the angle is exactly 90. So the triangle is a right angle triangle. Got it? What kind of triangle is this? The measurements of the angles are 69 degrees, 59 degrees, and 52 degrees. So, which is the correct option? Yes, that is the acute angle because all the angles are less than 90 degrees. So, that is the acute angle. The next one is what kind of triangle it is. The measurements of the triangle angles are 35 degrees, 55 degrees, and 90 degrees, which is the correct option. The correct option is right angle triangle, right? Very good. The correct option is right angle triangle because one of the angle is exactly 90 degrees, so that is the right angle triangle. The next one is what kind of triangle it is. 51 degrees, 72 degrees, and 57 degrees, which is the correct option. Yes, the correct option is acute triangle because all the angles are less than 90 degree. So that is the acute triangle, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is scalene, isosceles, and equilateral triangles. So let's just start with the next lesson. So basically, the scalene, isosceles, and equilateral triangles are on the like sides. You can classify the triangles on the basis of sides, right? For example, the first one is equilateral triangle. Equi means all the angles, all the sides must have exactly same measurement, right? You can note down the definitions of the equilateral triangle. All three sides are the same length. The triangle is equilateral if all three sides are the same length. That is the definition of the equilateral triangle, right? You can note down the definition of the equilateral triangle, that is this triangle is equilateral if all three sides are same length. Got it? That is the definition of the equilateral triangle. Got it? Okay, then the other one, just look at the other example. What kind of triangle it is? You can see all the three sides have different side lengths, 10, 9, and 8. So that is the scalene triangle. Got it? The triangle is scalene if all three side lengths are different. That is the scalene triangle. Got it? You can note down these definitions. If all three sides have different lengths, right? That is the definition of the scalene triangle. So equilateral, scalene, and the third one is isosceles triangle, right? Isosceles triangle is the one that has two sides equal in measurement. Let's just start with the test question. Is this triangle equilateral? Yes or no? You can see the definition of the equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle is the one equi. Just remember the word equi. Equi means all the angles, all the side lengths must be equal, right? So is this triangle equilateral? Yes or no? No, it is not the equilateral triangle because all three side lengths are different. Got it? So this is not the equilateral triangle. The correct option is no. Got it? Okay, what kind of triangle it is? Equilateral or isosceles? Which is the correct option? The correct option is, you can see all the three side lengths are exactly equal, so that is the equilateral triangle. Got it? The correct option is equilateral. Is this triangle scalar? Yes or no? Which is the correct option? The correct option is, this is not the scalar triangle because all the three side lengths are equal. That is the equilateral triangle. So the correct option is no, this is not the scalar triangle. Okay, the next one is this triangle equilateral? Yes or no? Which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, it is an equilateral triangle. Very good. Okay, the next one is this triangle isosceles? Which is the correct option? Yes or no? You are given the side lengths of the triangle are 20, 18, and 16. All the side lengths are different. So, which is the correct option? Yes, that is the isosceles triangle because all the side lengths are different. Got it? Oh, no, 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 not isosceles. Isosceles triangle have two side lengths equal, right? Because that is all three side lengths are different. That is the scalar triangle. Sorry. Okay, the next one is the triangle equilateral, which is the correct option. The correct option is no, this is not the equilateral triangle. Got it? Okay, the next one is this triangle scalar, which is the correct option? The correct option is no. Scalar it is. Yes, it is scalar triangle. All three side lengths are different. Got it? Okay, the next one is, what kind of triangle it is? Scalar or equilateral, which is the correct option? Yes, that is the scalar and triangle. Option number one is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is classify triangles. Okay, what kind of triangle it is? You are not given with the options. Let's just start with the test questions. What is this triangle isosceles, which is the correct option? No, this is not the isosceles triangle. All three angles have the different measurement, right? So they are not the isosceles. No, very good. Okay, the next one is this triangle scalar, which is the correct option? No, this is not the scalar triangle, right? The next one is what kind of triangle is this? Scalar, isosceles but not equilateral, which is the correct option? Option number two is the correct option, right? That is isosceles but not equilateral, right? Isosceles triangle is the one that has two sides equal in measurement. Got it? Okay, what kind of triangle it is, right? Or acute, which is the correct option? All the angles are less than 90 degrees, so yes, that is acute triangle. What kind of triangle is this? Isosceles but not equilateral, or scalene, which is the correct option? That is isosceles but not equilateral. Option number one is the correct option. Very good. What kind of triangle is this? Which is the correct option, acute or right? Yes, that is a right triangle because one of the angle is exactly 90 degree. So that is the right angle triangle. What kind of triangle is this? Which is the correct option? That is, yes, that is isosceles but not equilateral. Option number one is the correct option. Very good. What kind of triangle it is? Acute, obtuse, which is the correct option? Yes, that is the obtuse triangle. Is this triangle equilateral? Yes or no? Yes, it is the equilateral triangle. The correct option is yes. Is this triangle isosceles? Yes. Yes, it is isosceles triangle, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson. No, this is not the isosceles. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is classify quadrilaterals. So let's just start with the next lesson. Is this shape a parallelogram? No, that isn't the parallelogram, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Is this shape a parallelogram? Yes or no? The correct option is no, this isn't a parallelogram. The correct option is no. Which words describe the shape? Choose all that apply. Is it quadrilateral or parallelogram? Which is the correct option? The correct option is that is a parallelogram. Equilateral? Okay, let me see. Yes, this shape is a quadrilateral because it has four sides. This shape is a parallelogram because both pairs of opposite sides are parallel and congruent. This shape is a rectangle. No, this is a square. What is this explanation? The correct option is quadrilateral. It is. Okay. What word describe this shape? Choose all that apply. Um, Square or quadrilateral, which is the correct option? That is the quadrilateral. The correct option is quadrilateral. But is this shape a square? Yes or no? Which is the correct option? No, this is not a square. That is a parallelogram. Square have all four sides equal in measurement. Is this shape a rhombus? Yes or no? No, this is not a rhombus. Very good. The next one is this shape a square? Yes or no? The correct option is yes, no, this isn't a square. The correct option is no. Is this shape a square? Which is the correct option? No, this isn't a square. The correct option is no. Is this shape a quadrilateral? No, quadrilateral must have four sides, right? This isn't the quadrilateral. Is this shape a rectangle, which is the correct option? The correct option is no. Is this shape a rhombus? No, this isn't a rhombus, right? Is this shape a square? The correct option is no, this is not a square. Is this shape a rhombus? The correct option is no, this isn't the rhombus, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 4 math. The chapter we were working on is triangles and quadrilateral, and the lessons we have covered today are obtuse, acute, obtuse, and right triangles, scale and isosceles and equilateral triangles, and classify triangles. The one we just finished is classify quadrilaterals, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, any tutor on the Skype, they are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So if you have any questions related to the lesson we have just finished, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So please ask questions if you have any. No questions. Am I that good teacher? Or you guys are good students?